This is a customized DSi that has had a switch interface installed into it that will help me press the L and R buttons. In this video, we're going to be looking at a couple more games that I have been trying out on the customized DSi, but I'll be explaining how accessible they are. Number 1, Shrek the Third. Shrek the Third is a DS game that is based off the third film in the iconic film franchise, and which was developed by Vicarious Visions and published by DreamWorks. It allows 1 to 3 players and is rated 3+. But now that you know all about the product details, let me now look at what the controls are. The controls are split into a couple of different control methods, including touchscreen controls, D-pad and other button controls, and button and blowing controls. However, with the customized DSi, the back buttons controls are actually made a lot easier, and if you are a disabled person who finds it difficult to blow into a DS but find it easier to scream, yep, you'll be able to do everything else. Nevertheless, however, it actually might be a good idea for you to buy in a clamp that will allow you to stick a switch to it. Some of the things I like about Shrek the Third are the simple controls that you have for the most part, as well as the action that isn't overly complicated in the main game. I also like the fun combat that you get to play through. However, some things that I don't like include the confusing layout for selecting levels, blowing controls, and the lack of options to turn it off, although, as I said, there are ways that you can get around this, and the lack of assistance. However, overall, I do feel that it is accessible enough. However, if you find some things difficult, you will have to think up creative ways to get past them and those obstacles. Number 2, Mario Slam Basketball. A game developed by Square Enix and published by Nintendo. Mario Slam Basketball is a game for the Nintendo DS, which was originally released in 2006. Most of the controls in this game are on the touchscreen, so you shouldn't actually need an adapted DS to perform them. However, there are times when you will have to press buttons, so seeing if you can persuade someone to adapt a DS for you is maybe something that you might want to consider. To switch teammates, you'll have to press the L button, but you can also do this by holding down the L button and swiping with the stylus, although that will be quite difficult if you have limited movement. Furthermore, You'll also have to press the L and R buttons when swapping back to the main screen, as well as clicking down Start and Select at the same time. However, personally, I find it much easier just to turn the DS off and on again if I want to return to the main menu. So yeah, that shouldn't be something that people with limited movement should have too much trouble with if you go via the same lines that I am. Beyond this, however, there are a range of other controls that you will need to remember, such as the D-pad working as your way to change the direction that you want your character to go in. However, you can also do this by tapping the left or right side of your character with a stylus. To dribble, you'll have to tap the touch screen again and again, but if you stop dribbling and your character continues to hold the ball, you can dribble it again and instead have to choose whether you want to shoot the ball or pass it to another teammate, which you can do by swiping on the touch screen. To pass the ball, you'll have to stroke left or right, although that will only pass the ball to whatever player is on that exact side. And to shoot the ball, you'll have to swipe up from the bottom to the top. To steal the ball, you'll have to stroke from the bottom to the top, and to jump, you will have to stroke from bottom to top. As well as this, when it comes to using items that you'll gain after picking one up after you tap the question mark panel, you'll have to stroke towards your opponent to actually use it. Number 3, Mario vs Donkey Kong Miniland Mayhem, a Mario spin-off game developed and published by Nintendo Software Technology. Mario vs Donkey Kong Miniland Mayhem is a single-player puzzle game and is the third handheld game in the Mario vs Donkey Kong franchise, featuring a unique blend of puzzle, platformer and mini-games. You also get to use a bot version of Mario, as well as completing scientific levels, which I have found really good fun. I love the difficulty and challenging nature of some of the levels, because I think they get you thinking, even as an adult at the age of 26. Nevertheless, I also like how easy it is to access the menus, although in future, if Nintendo actually starts making their newest technology, such as the Switch, more accessible, I would like to see a help option on other consoles that actually appears on the screen, in case some disabled people can't actually click buttons or find it difficult to click buttons. But anyway, what I basically want to say is that Mario vs Donkey Kong Miniland Mayhem is playable with just a touchscreen for the most part. However, you will need to seek help if you want to access the help menu, in which case you'll have to plug in a switch into the L or R port. But anyway, I am really happy with how much more accessible this console in particular makes it. Number 4, Restaurant Tycoon. A simulation / strategy game developed and published by Most Wanted. Restaurant Tycoon lets you play as one player and is also rated 3+. A mix between a Sims-like game and Cooking Mammoth. Restaurant Tycoon is a game that throws you into a restaurant and lets you manage your staff, develop new products, choose marketing strategies, and cook and serve different courses. For the most part, the game is played with the touch screen. However, you will have to click a switch in the L or R button port if you want to retreat around the restaurant, which again, the Customised DSi makes a whole lot easier. Personally, I haven't spent a lot of time playing this game, but from what I have played, it's enjoyable enough. The only thing I find slightly annoying is rotating around the game with a switch, but that might have been because I was trying to rush a couple of gameplay clips out, so yeah, it's just something you have to put up with. But anyway, I do find it really entertaining, and if you like cooking games, it's definitely one to look out for. Number 5, Trauma Center. An action virtual novel simulation game developed by Atlas and released in 2005. Trauma Center Under the Knife invites you to play as a doctor. Throughout the game, you will play your way through increasingly complex surgeries, which at first start off in the OR when a mysterious outbreak sweeps the area that throws you into action. The stylus is used as your scalpel and helps you make incisions underneath the knives, problem areas, to remove tumours, to monitor vital signs, to apply bandages and more. Beyond this, you'll also be dealing with human drama regarding appointments, so it is accessible. However, I would say that if you don't like games that are too difficult, this one really isn't the game for you. I found it fun trying out these games and playing through them, and yes, the Customised DSi has helped make them a whole lot more accessible. However, if you would like to see more videos like this where I go through a few DS games and talk about how accessible they are for disabled people, you can find more videos by going into the connected playlist that will be showing up on the screen now with all of my previous ones included in it. However, you can also support me by subscribing to the channel, liking the video, and if you'd like to give any feedback or give me some of your own thoughts, you can do that by commenting on the video. This video and the episode will be available on my podcast, the Accessible Technology Podcast, soon. if you search for it on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Audible and Spotify. And if you'd like to give me any support or make a one-time donation to me, you can do that by going over to my Buy Me a Coffee page as well. And you'll also have an option on there where you'll be able to join one of my Extreme Nerd memberships, which is where you will be able to listen to full unedited versions of the reactions that I do to technology conferences. And yeah, that's something that I do hope to get back to soon. I update this channel a couple of times a month, so if you would like to find out a wee bit more about how modern day technology can become a wee bit more accessible for disabled people, please consider subscribing. Anyway, I hope you enjoy everything you've seen today in this video, and I will be doing a couple more videos soon. Yes, some of them are about the customized DSI, but I'll be bringing you some more technology conference reactions soon as well, so please keep an eye on the channel. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please like, comment and subscribe. See you in the next one.